There was a bombshell on Emmerdale on Tuesday, as we learned the truth about John Sugden and Aidan Moore's link. John's lies about the character were exposed, and with it there were major hints that John may have been involved in the incident that left Aidan in a coma. It had been claimed, and repeated on Tuesday, that Aidan was injured while on patrol with the army in Afghanistan. John and Aidan were on patrol together, when something happened that left Aidan dying, with medic John seemingly battling to save him. New details emerged on Tuesday as Victoria Sugden met with her brother John's old army pal Connor. He informed her that only John and Aidan were together when the incident happened, suggesting something had gone off. Connor revealed Aidan stabilized their pal and brought him back to base, but he never regained consciousness. Connor made it clear he did not witness the incident, and that something had happened, with John later adding he blamed himself for Aidan's current health state. But that wasn't all that came out, as we also found out John and Aidan were an item, and were actually engaged. Of course, scenes last week hinted at a romance when John visited Aidan at the hospital and made comments about him not feeling worthy around Aidan. He suggested he wanted Aidan to have died, and that Aidan made him feel second best. Viewers started to wonder if John was involved in what happened to Aidan, especially given he accidentally killed Nate Robinson while trying to save him, as well as him causing Jacob Gallagher to have an allergic reaction to then bring him back to life. So did something similar happen with Aidan, or might he have deliberately hurt him? There were certainly hints on Tuesday as John was confronted about what really happened when Victoria asked him why he had lied about Aidan's fate. According to John, months earlier, Aidan had died and John never forgave himself for not being able to save him. Of course, he failed to reveal all about their real relationship and the fact Aidan was not really dead, and instead was in a coma in a hospital in Leeds. Victoria demanded he tell her everything, with him explaining that he blamed himself for Aidan serving a living death sentence as he had zero chance of recovery. He told Victoria he pretended he was dead as it was easier than the reality, with Aidan's brain starved of oxygen and him likely to remain in a coma for the rest of his life. She was understanding, as was Connor, with it suggested John was so cut up about his fiancée's accident and what happened after, including his irreversible injuries, that he could not face the army, their friends, or even visiting Aidan any longer. But what if something he said about Aidan and the fact he blamed himself is a hint that John did this to his ex? He repeated that it was his fault and said, "I made the wrong call and sentenced him to a living death." Was his wrong call to hurt Aidan, or to do what he did to Nate and once again it backfired?